Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio International. If you'd like to check out some of my episodes, you can visit my radio station on Amazon Music, Spotify, and hundreds of other radio outlets if interested. Links are in the description. If you'd like to support me, you can buy some of my merchandise or do a one-time donation through Cash App and PayPal. All right, so a woman by the name of Beverlyn Beatty Williams has just been sentenced to 3 years in federal prison for preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ in front of an abortion clinic. This person in their tweet says, "This is an attack on our faith. Please pray for Beverlyn, her husband, and their younger daughter as they face the most darkest of days. This injustice must end immediately." Here is the woman who was arrested in front of the abortion clinic. This is her family, and people are apparently doing some kind of GoFundMe thing where they're supporting her and trying to help her out with lawyer fees and court costs and all that. So I went to several different news sites to find out exactly what it is claimed about what happened. Well, apparently she went to the abortion clinic, obviously, and then she stood basically between the doorway and women who were wanting to get an abortion. She was being loud. She was stating that it's murder, it's killing, what you would fully expect from a spiritual person who believes that abortion is the termination and murder of a child. And when people tried to move her, somebody ended up getting hurt by trying to physically move her. Kind of like if you were to bend over to grab somebody and drag them away, you could get hurt, your arms could get hurt, or your legs. She didn't deliberately assault anyone. It's just that people got hurt whenever they tried to drag her away. I myself have always been the type of person where I've admittedly said on video and on my radio repeatedly that I'm against abortion. I believe that people have a choice in this, for sure. You have the choice and the free will given to you from God if you want to murder people or kill, including your own relatives, your own babies, your own families, all this kind of stuff. You have the free will and the potential to do great deals of evil. However, I'm also the same type of person that doesn't feel the desire to go to any abortion clinic and act as a battering ram or an obstacle to stop you from doing what you're doing. I sure have the free will to do that. I have the choice. I have the potential to be able to do something like that. I just won't. I feel like if people are going to commit sins, unless you're coming after my loved ones, unless you are coming into my home trying to assault me, I have absolutely no reason to get in the way of whatever evil you plan on committing. Well, unfortunately, this woman, Bethany, she did. She tried to stand in the way of it happening, and now they're going to put her away for 3 years. That's horrible. Absolutely terrible. And she's got a kid of her own. She's got a husband. And it is what it is. And I find it so strange, too, ladies and gentlemen. Like yesterday, I was watching this thing go down where there was a bunch of Muslims and a bunch of Palestine supporters who were destroying the Capitol. I mean, whenever I was watching it, a lot of the footage kind of reminded me of the J6 deal. You see a bunch of destruction happening. And as far as that goes, I do want to point out that I have seen the videos and the tweets by Donald Trump where he told people and demanded that people be peaceful and to be respectful to the cops. So I don't believe that Donald Trump had anything to do with what they call the insurrection. However, there were some Trump supporters who felt like they were being done wrong. They felt like the government had gypped them and cheated them. And I think that if you believe the government is doing you wrong, or anybody, you should stand up and do whatever it takes to be able to make things right. In this case, though, it's weird because a bunch of people ended up going to jail during the supposed insurrection who happened to be Republican or conservative. But there were a bunch of people who destroyed monuments and very important stuff and actually physically beat the shit out of the cops. And no charges were made. Every single person involved in destroying the environment around the Capitol had no consequences whatsoever. And why? Because they were Democrats. They support and vote for Democrats, so there were no consequences. There was no rule of law. Nothing was done. I just find that, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's like we're running a two-tier system where if you're a conservative or a Republican, or you're on the wrong side of history is what they call it, or voting for the wrong people, then you'll be punished. But if you're voting for the anarchist, the communist, the socialist, they'll let anything fly, providing that you actually are clearly supporting them. I don't know. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Does she deserve to do 3-5 years in prison for getting on her knees and squalling and praying out to Jesus and crying out to pregnant women that they shouldn't kill their kids? I mean, what do you guys think? Be honest with me. Be fair.